What's good, y'all? If you're new to the channel, my name is Shadiq, and I actually did a reaction to Dave's most recent album, We're All Alone in This Together. Make sure you check that one out, and I also did a follow-up video where I explained how that project could have been a little bit better, my personal critiques, and some of the things that I think could have elevated it to another level. People generally don't really come flying into my comment section to recommend Dave songs like that, so the fact that people are really on me for it, I guess this one is going to be pretty good, so I'm not going to hold down too much longer. Let's get it.
You are now locked in to Crossover Media.
One of the things that's dope about Dave is that with every project he really taps into a whole new sound and direction. So I'm looking forward to hearing this one kind of be a bit of like a teaser for his next project.
It's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with a phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death. Five eyes, five's potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. I do know my...
Hold on. Okay, that flow was something special. Let's wheel this back.
Feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death. Five eyes, five's potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. I do know my man, but I don't trust him. Trust that bees in the trap, disgusting. Stick with a stick. PVA, PDA. Kiss that in public. So
let me wheel this back. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Dave be doing stuff for his wordplay. So I know y'all probably gonna be on me for missing something that had like 5 layers to it in my first time listening, but forgive me in advance, right? But yeah, one of the things that I always enjoy about Dave is that his schemes and his sequences with regards to his flows are always world class. Like, it makes no sense.
Trap disgusting, stick with a stick. Do know my man, but I don't trust him. Trust that bees in the trap disgusting, stick with a stick. PVA, PDA, kiss that in public. South London, why I made my South London's why I made my first 100 elastic bands, plastic bags, 2 in the blue like cheese and onion. In Jamaica, quick vacation, traveling my pastime. Enough pollution in the ends. I flew back yard car, I wanna see Starlight. Eritrean skin tone sentiment, I think I found my princess. My empress still gonna impress. I know them man talking a kid, but it's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in.
It's crazy because just as I'm about to say, I actually appreciate the simplicity in this instrumental. One of the things about Dave, I don't know if he can or should continue with this direction, but simple beats actually work really well for him. Because the way that he layers his flows and his sequences and all that stuff, the wordplay, having something really basic actually lets you focus on what he's saying. But even just what he did here, where he let the beat kind of drag out for about a solid, like just under a minute or so before actually having that beat drop, I appreciate that because it lets you kind of really hone in on his voice first before letting the actual music hit you.
Gonna impress. I know them man talking a kid, but it's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with a phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death. Five eyes, five's potential wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. Any girl that I'm dating knows bags that I buy come filled with 50s. She a 10 out of 10 on a bad day. Public affection, I tell her come kiss me. I like mine obsessed, clingy. If she don't miss me, miss me. If you don't miss me, history. If you don't miss me, it's a mystery. G17 in the party, tipsy. Don't drink, that's risky. Focus, show's gonna land like Disney. I'm putting down.
I was so busy trying to take in the instrumental because they brought in some layers in there. The people that work on Dave's production know what they're doing. Because something that tends to happen, for example, with drill, is that there may be a lot of really good elements in there, but there's like a lack of balance in how they're layered, so like you're taking in just too much. This one right here, the way all of the instrumentals, well, the instruments in the instrumental are just layered so perfectly. There's things really subtle in there, and there's the things that kind of drop in and out a little bit, so that way you can know when you need to focus on it. It tends to happen around times when you can afford to dial back on listening to what he's saying. But there was a moment that happened with the instrumental, and I heard him make a punchline, so I'm gonna take it back because I know he said something.
Don't miss me, history. If you don't miss me, it's a mystery. G17 in the party, tipsy. Don't drink, that's risky. Focus, show's gonna land like Disney. I'm putting down under Sydney. That's big, I'll donate both my kidneys. True love what the kid needs. And a girl. Don't drink, that's risky. Focus, show's gonna land like Disney. I'm putting down under Sydney. That's big, I'll donate both my kidneys. True love what the kid needs. And a girl from the West Indies. I know them man talking to kids.
I like this sequence where he's playing around. I don't know what would be the technical word like in literature or whatever, but he's saying a word 2 different ways. So his kid needs, kidney, and he said West Indies. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that.
He's 17 and the party tipsy. Don't drink, that's risky. Focus, show's gonna land like Disney. I'm putting down under Sydney. That's big, I'll donate both my kidneys. True love what the kid needs. And a girl from the West Indies. I know them man talking the kid, but it's hard to hate on the truth I'm living in. Enough men hate with their lies instead. Counting cash with the phone to my ear. I feel like Meek on a private jet. Life or death, five eyes, fires, perpetual wifey. In the street, respected highly. In the street, protected. In this world that I'm in, you wanna take pics with the belts in the ring. But don't help in the gym. Enough girls dating their biggest hate.
Ooh, just as I'm saying in my head, I was like, sometimes Dave can choose when he wants to get super deep or super lyrical, or just give you something that's to, like, vibe with it. You know what I mean? This is one of those, I think if it was on a project, well, listening to it in the project, I might appreciate it better if it was placed properly, but I can also appreciate it as a single. I like what he did up until this point. Super simple, nothing super crazy. Has some of those moments make you go, ooh. You know what I mean? Also some of those moments that are probably never going to get old. But at the same time, the instrumental is really just so beautiful, honestly. But now he's getting back into like some of the deeper topics. He kind of gave you something like what he said in Hangman.
What you talk with, walk with, speak with. The first to the motives and last to the meetings.
Pretty much said they want to be with you in the ring when you got the belt to take that picture. But not in the gym when you actually hitting the bags. You feel me? He wasn't with me shooting in the gym type. You know what I mean?
In the street, protected. In this world that I'm in, you want to take pics with the belts in the ring. But don't help in the gym. Enough girls dating their biggest haters. How a boyfriend don't want her to win. Rare. I want my girlfriend never want to see me have a good time out if she ain't there. Yeah. Fly me to the moon, let me get some space. Seeing them stars in a private.
This one, I feel like it took elements of what makes drill so popular right now and just dropped the 808 slides. I feel like this is kind of remind me almost like a BK type beat. I feel like I could hear BK's tag on this and I would believe it. You feel me? Like I always say every once in a while, like peak level creativity is when you can do something really intricate with a little bit of resources, right? Not doing too much, but also at the same time, that lack of intricacy is also what makes it intricate at the same time. That's what this instrumental is doing.
I want my girlfriend never want to see me have a good time out if she ain't there. Yeah. Fly me to the moon, let me get some space. Seeing them stars in a private story, I dust that chick, she got no grace. See her X-Men, she got no taste. Hip dip, she got no waist. Body snatch, serving face. Hold my hand, personal trainer. Frequent flyer, bad, she tone and tan. Free my gang, 013s and 020s. Oh God knows I miss my bros. I just got a call from Joe on the phone and that might.
As much as I love vocal chops, there was a moment or two in there where I was just like, oh, they kind of arranged where the vocals come in and where he's rhyming in a way that doesn't make it conflict. And then there was a moment where it kind of conflicted a little bit. But I do think that the vocals on this complement what he's doing. And his voice is on like a deeper kind of level, and the vocals are a little bit softer, a little bit lighter. I wish maybe they were just a little bit lower so I can really hone in on what he's saying, but I also think this is one of those songs where once you get used to what he's saying, you get to sit back and take it all in. So probably because I'm in reaction mode trying to listen to what he's saying, that's probably the only reason why the vocals are kind of distracting me a little bit. But other than that, this is a very good song.
Hold my hand, personal trainer. Frequent flyer, bad, she tone and tan. Free my gang, 013s and 020s. Oh God knows I miss my bros. I just got a call from Joe on the phone and that might.
I can actually see myself listening to this one, because this one has a vibe that I don't think Dave really has yet. It has pieces of other kinds of vibes, but that's what I said I like about him. Like with every single project, he actually taps into something new. That's really what separates him from like other artists. For me, he's an artist. He really takes his time with his direction. Oh, and I'm not even surprised. Dave produced himself. What I will say too, what I appreciate about Dave is that he really doesn't let himself stay too much into like a box. That's one of the things I can say about like artists who produce their own music. Sometimes they get so comfortable with their own sound that they kind of fall into this lane where it's just like everything feels the same. This one, I would have never guessed that Dave produced it. I would have never guessed. But I don't even think there's really much room to say about this. This is very, very good. I thoroughly enjoyed this, man. Make sure you check out my reaction to We're All Alone in This Together. Make sure you check out my second thoughts. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section down below. I think this song speaks for itself. It was very, very good. I really don't even know what else to say at this point. This was very good. And I'm just looking forward to hearing whatever it is Dave has coming for us in the future, man. I'm not going to hold y'all too much longer. As always, hang tight for some more reactions. The good most comfy out. But until next time, peace.